Hi guys, PJ here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to remove the factory fitted radio here on a Ford S-Max. This is a 2008 model, but it will cover anything that looks like this with the Sony built-in radio. To do this, obviously we're going to have to do a bit of dismantling. So at this point I must point out to you that I'm in no way held responsible or liable for any injury to yourself or damage to your vehicle. If you're even remotely uncertain about doing this type of thing, please consult a professional, pay them to do the job. They will be insured to work on your vehicle. Okay, with that out of the way, let's have a look at the first thing we have to do to get this vehicle in pieces. First things first, this trim at the top here, this shiny one on this particular car, it needs to pop out. Okay, so, excuse me, bash the camera there, want to do that. You're going to need ideally something like this. This is a Bojo tool, and all it is a trim removal tool. It's made of plastic, so it's not going to damage any of the soft surfaces. Obviously, if you get a screwdriver, shove it down the gap, you are going to damage the vehicle. So, you know, common sense, don't do it. Get a plastic one. If you can't find these online, use a plastic scraper if you want of some description. These though are available on eBay, Amazon, normally for around £1, so it's worth going to the bother of actually getting them. A lot of the local car shops sell them as well. With that in mind, all you're going to do is literally pop it in and just sort of lever all the way along here until it pops off. So just work your way. There's like plastic dowels, some lugs that hold it in place. Just be a little bit careful, you know, you don't want to put a crease in it or bend it. Just ease it as you go along. There we go. Normally when you get a reasonable amount of it out, you can sort of just grab it and ease it along, as it were. There we go. That one's coming free now. Just like I say, watch how much you bend it. If one's not actually quite popped, you know, put your tool back under and pop it. Don't pull it, because you will put a crease into it. You don't want that, you'll never get it out again. Alright, so when we've got it all removed, you leave it plugged in. It's no big deal. It's got three little pin push connectors on the underside there, and as you can clearly see, they're what we're holding it in place. These little spring lugs, sort of all the way along it. There you go, there's another one. Look, very straightforward. That gives you access to your TX20 bolts that hold the fascia here, so you're going to need a TX20 driver for those. We'll do those first. So we've removed, just pick that up, both the TX20s, one from there, look, one from there. Like I say, you are going to need a spline drive screwdriver for that. Then when you've done that, pop down the centre console right the way down to the back bit here where the cup holder is. Yeah, you can normally grab it. You don't need a leverage tool normally, and just sort of pull. There you go. If you do need a leverage tool, if yours is particularly tight, just pop down the edge here on the corners, yeah, and that will pop it up. Then you can just sort of work your way along it carefully. You know, you don't want to snap it. It is plastic, so just take a bit of care all the way along until you get to the top end here. There we go. One. Let's get the camera in view. There we go. Two. There we go. So like I say, you've got more of these spring locating lugs on this, so they're quite firm, but once they pop out, they don't normally break. Right, just pull that back slightly, and that will unearth two more TX20s. One here and one here. Obviously, now go ahead and remove those two TX20s. With both TX20s removed, one from here, one from here, your fascia is held on with more of those spring clips that we showed you, so all you can normally do is sort of pop. There you go. In fact, the whole thing just fell off this, so it's obviously been out before. If they've never been out, you'll normally find they'll pop one at a time all the way around the edge, so you'll have to work your way around it. This particular car, we've had it in before here for different problems, and this has been in bits in the past, so obviously the spring clips have had a bit of use in the past, but it's come out. There we go. You can then free to drop that down. You can unplug it, it's only got heater plugs on the back of it. You know, there's your heater at the front there. Look, you can just take them out, and to do that, all there is to do is a little push tab, yeah, so you push it in. Don't know if I can do this one-handed, left-handed at that, and then pull it down and out, yeah. See if I can do that again. Probably not. There we go. Out, yeah. So you can move that out of the way, keep that safe so it doesn't get scratched, because these painted finishes are shall we say, a bit delicate. You've got to be careful. Okay, you've now got loads of clearance to get to everything else, which is nice. There's a big area under here. If you were fitting, I don't know, a hands-free kit and you had a control box, it's the ideal place to stash things underneath here, yeah? Right, TX20s again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, you guessed it. Go ahead and undo all 4 of your TX20s. Get those out, and then the radio, although we'll have no bolts in, still has a little bit of securing lug to do. Securing lug, rather. Right, with all your TX20 screws removed, normally just put your fingers underneath it and the thing will slide out, but there are little catches, so it might click, like this one. And this one's now stuck. There we go, out it comes. You might want to put some padding down below it, because obviously it's a steel framed case and you've got shiny plastic below it, so if you put it down on it you'll scratch it. Put something below it, piece of cardboard, rag, anything, just to cushion it. On the rear, you've got your normal aerial connector that pushes on, standard Ford one, and you've also got a quad lock wiring harness adapter. The quad lock adapters, there's a pinch thing at the bottom here. You pinch the little lever together and basically the lever comes up, yeah? So you basically pinch, the lever comes up. I don't think I can do this one-handed, guys. Oh, there we go, can. Up it comes, and then the block slides off, he says. There you go, like so. So there's your lever, look, underneath. Rotates round. Aerial connector, standard issue, just shoves on. Unplug. And that is how you remove the radio from a Ford S-Max. On this video I won't be showing you how to put another one in, because I'm actually doing some wiring behind it rather than doing an audio upgrade. So if you've got any questions regarding any other points of this installation, or any other car for that matter, pop them in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now.